Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we're back with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be playing around with some new makeup goodies. So before we get into the try on portion, I'm gonna do like a little haul. So yeah, if you want to see me beat this face, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I got a little tray here of goodies. This stuff is new to me, probably not new to you. You guys probably seen this all over. So first, I got the Colourpop So Jaded palette. This is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and I wanted this ever since it came out. I just never took the plunge, and I finally did, so I'm happy that I finally got it. So the unit carton does have the names on it, but the actual palette also has the name on it, so that's pretty cool. And I'm sure you guys know what the palette looks like. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I'm in like live focus, so it's probably not gonna focus too well, but yeah, super pretty. Next, I got the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and I got mine in the shade 310 because that is what I was matched to at Sephora when I went to get the original foundation, and apparently they are supposed to match, so I'll be the judge of that. I think it might work. So yeah, I got that foundation. I got the Hard Candy Longwear Primer. This is a 12-hour wear, extend, and sets makeup longwear primer. Super cute packaging. Apparently this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Milk Makeup Primer, so we'll see. I got the Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm. I got mine in the shade Medium Dark. The packaging is super pretty. Like, I love the gold, shiny, metallic packaging. This is what it actually looks like, and this is basically supposed to be a cream bronzer. Oh, that smells good. This is gonna be such a pretty color, and it does come with like that tab that keeps it like sealed. Also, excuse my nails, I'll explain to you later why they're so naked. So I got the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the shade Honey. Yeah, I just got a mini because I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, so we'll see. A mini is $23 freaking dollars, and a full size is $39, I believe. $23. I also got the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Granola. That is the box. Again, I'm sure you guys all know what these products look like. My birthday is right around the corner, so I figured I'd treat myself to a few new high-end products. So hopefully that's like a good color. I got two new powder bronzers. I got the Makeup Revolution Ultra Matte Bronzer, and this is in the shade Light. This is just the box, and this is the actual packaging. This is freaking huge, and it does come with a nice sized mirror, and this is what the actual product looks like. This looks a little bit more like a contour shade for me, so I might be able to use it for that, but we will see. And then these products, like the Benefit box products, were on sale a few days ago for $15 each instead of $30, so I figured perfect time to pick it up. So I got the Hoola Caramel Bronzer, and of course it comes with the little brush. This is the bronzer shade. So along with that, I got the Benefit highlighter in the shade Cookie. It says that it's a golden pearl super silky highlighter, and that is what the box looks like. And that is what the actual shade looks like. So hopefully that works for my skin tone. I did grab another foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I did try this, but the shade I got was a little bit on the lighter side, so I got a shade up, and this is 486 Toasted Almond. So if the Fenty foundation doesn't work, I might mix this in with it because it does look a little darker. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I have a new eyeliner from Maybelline. This is their Lasting Drama waterproof gel pencil in 601 Sleek Onyx. It's just a black. And then I got a nice red lipstick from LA Colors. It's just a bullet lipstick. And then I also got this AOA Studio brow gel in the shade dark brown. It's just like a gel, eyebrow gel thing. So that is everything that I got. I'm only going to be showing you guys the new products, so let's get into the try on portion. Okay, so the first new product that I'm going to be trying is the AOA brow gel in dark brown, and I'm assuming it just squeezes out, which it does. So I'm going to squeeze some onto this little box like that much, and I've already outlined my eyebrows. I have my little angled brush with a spoolie, and I'm just going to fill them in. This is very wet. Like, I can feel it. It is quite cooling. Okay, so right now my eyebrows are looking thick AF, but that'll change once I clean them up. As far as the brow gel, it is a really nice product. It is very wet, but it seems to blend into the brows pretty nicely, and the shade dark brown isn't too dark and it's not too warm. So I really like it, and that was only $1, honey. Only $1. No, that's a steal. We love water here. We love water here. Next, we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer to clean up the brows. And I have mine again in the shade Granola, which is 18N. And I'm assuming this just twists off. And this looks really cool. I'm going to use this on the face, but for right now I'm just going to squeeze some onto this little box. I don't want to waste any of that product. So that color seems to be pretty nice. It's probably not going to focus, but that is the color right there. So I'm just going to grab a flat brush and start cleaning up the brows. The color is really pretty. It seems to be a good match so far. I'm gonna buff it in now with a buffer brush from Morphe. This is the M173. So while I'm doing this, let me explain to you guys why my nails are so bare. My C-section is in less than 24 hours, and I wanted, when I hold my daughter, you know, for the first few days, to be comfortable. So I'm gonna be bare nails for a while, just probably for like a week until I get used to holding her. So yeah, I'll probably do my nails like a week or two in after I'm back home, but that is why I don't have my nails done. And yes, I'm super nervous for my C-section. It's surgery, and there is a needle that goes into my spine that freaks me out. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that is why, because you guys know I normally have my nails done, especially since I do my own acrylic nails, but that is the situation. Okay, so eyebrows are complete. Okay, so I'm just going to use the same concealer to prime my lids, and then we will move on to the So Jada palette by Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. This concealer has some coverage, and I didn't even use that much. I quite enjoy that. So the first shade I'm going to take is this shade right here, which is called My Precious. and it's like a pale nude shade, basically like a shade to set my eyes. And I'm just gonna take that on a big Morphe brush. This is the E48. So the next shade I'm going to take is called You're a Gem, which is the shade right here. It's like a orangey tannish kind of shade, and I'm going to throw that into the crease. Okay, so now that that is nice and blown out in the crease, I'm going to take the same brush, which is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to take the shade right below that, which is called Carnelian, and it's a little bit more warmer, so I'm going to just throw that right below that first shade, or second shade. So the next shade I'm going to take is this shade right here. It's called Jasper, and it's like a brown with red or like copper, like really fine shimmer in it. You can't really see it. I doubt it's going to pick up on camera, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner and most likely drag it into the crease, again using the same brush. That shade has a lot of kick up. So I'm going to cut my crease real quick using my I Heart Stage Essence eyeshadow base off camera, and then I'll be back with the next shade. So the next shade that I want to take and put all over the lid is called Peridot, if I'm not mistaken, and it's like this really pretty lime green metallic shade. Really, really pretty. So yeah, we're just going to take a flat brush. This is the Away Studio E122 brush, and we are going to pack it on dry first, of course, and then we'll see if we need to spray it. This is already super intense on its own. It is picking up more like yellow on camera, but you can definitely see the green. I like it. Okay, so that is really intense. So now to just, you know, blend in the outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Garnet. It is kind of similar to Jasper. It's just more on the red side, like it's more red. And we're just going to tap into that very lightly and tap over the edge so there's no harsh line there. Okay, so I am actually obsessed with how this eye look came out. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on everything at the end, of course. Okay, so I did liner and threw on some little lashes so you can still see the eyeshadow. So next is the Hard Candy Longwear Primer. This claims to extend your makeup wear for 12 hours. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, no, because I'm probably not going to wear this for 12 hours, but I'll try to wear it for as long as I can. So, I don't know if I should shake this or not. So, let's see. Aw, I thought this was going to have a green tint. There is one that has a green tint, but I guess I got the wrong one. So, we'll just throw some here, here, here. Oh, it smells like chemicals. I don't like that smell. I did moisturize already while I was like applying liner and lashes. I moisturized my face so that it could sink in. It does have a little tack to it, which I don't mind. And the smell isn't, you know, a big deal for me, but you can smell it. It kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, like paint scent. Oh, it is quite tacky, so we shall see. Okay, so next is foundation. So we're going to be trying the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 310. So I'm going to shake it up first. And it does have a pump. Okay, so that's 2 pumps. And I don't know. Let's see what the shade is looking like. It's looking a bit light. Or maybe it might be a perfect match. Actually, this might be a perfect match. Okay, Sephora. Alright, so 2 pumps basically covered this much of my face. Well, it did about half, I would say. I'm going to apply another 2 straight to the sponge. Okay, so next is concealer, and again I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on everything at the end, so this video might be a little bit long, but just stay tuned till then. So again, we're going in with the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. What a tongue twister. And this is in the shade Granola. And I'm just gonna pick what's ever up on the sponge, because I don't know, I feel like it's gonna get all crusty and dusty if I leave it there. I'll start down here. Oh, this shade is so good. It's like not too bright and not too dark. Oh my god. Do you see that coverage? Okay. There is a slight scent to it, but again, I don't really mind scent in my products. I am quite impressed. Okay, so now we are going to cream bronze with the Soul Body Cleansing Balm in medium dark. I think I'm just going to take a stippling brush and dip into it and apply it like that. Oh, I can smell it while I'm applying it to my face, and it smells like heaven. So I'm going to use the same brush to just blend it out. not too intense. It's very nice and subtle. And it doesn't seem to be lifting the product beneath it, which I can appreciate. I'm just gonna go over that with the bottom of my sponge. For setting powder, we have the Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Honey, which everyone has been raving about lately. I do have the regular translucent one, but I barely use it because I feel like it's too light. So we're gonna tap some into the cap, and we're gonna use this Morphe E48 brush and use this to set. The shade is really pretty and it's making me look super airbrushed, which we love. Okay, I definitely should have just got the full size. I had a feeling I was gonna love this shade anyways. I don't know why I didn't. So I'm gonna set the rest of my face off camera and then I'll come back with a new powder bronzer. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking the Makeup Revolution Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in Light first. And again, this looks more like a contour shade, so I'm gonna go very light-handed with this. But I love the size of this product. There's a lot of powder, so just be careful. And she is very pigmented. You can definitely tell that it is matte. It is very, very matte. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Hoola Caramel bronzer and see how this works. Okay, so the Hoola Caramel did add a nice warmth to the cheeks and it looks a little bit more silky compared to the Makeup Revolution one. So I'm going to apply a blush off camera and then we'll come back with a new highlighter. So I just spray my face and just to set down that powderiness. So next is highlight. We're going to take the Benefit Cookie highlighter. And I really hope this is not too light for me because I tend to go for highlighters that are way too light for my skin tone. Okay, I'm going to spray my face down again, let it dry a little bit, and I will be back with the next new product. Okay, so to finish off the lower lash line, I'm just going to take the shade Garnet and blow it out. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Carnelian again, just to make everything look cohesive. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the shade Pearl, which is the shade right here. Looks like a typical like shimmer shade. And I'm going to put that for my inner corner and my brow bone. The last two products that are new is the waterline liner from Maybelline and the red lipstick. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts and everything, but I am gonna come back with a different lip because I feel like this is throwing me off. I mean, it's a really pretty color, but not feeling it with this eye look. So I will be right back. Okay, so my phone died and it's like at 11%. I let it charge real quick. So let me give you guys the rundown on everything. I just threw like a bow headband in my hair and switched my lip because the red was throwing me off. But let's get into the products. So the Kathleen Jaded palette, I'm obsessed with it. It blends out amazing. I mean, what do you expect? It's Colourpop eyeshadows. They're always bomb. And I really do want to create a whole bunch more looks using these, using this palette, because this look alone got me hooked, and highly recommend if you don't have it. The Makeup Revolution Glow matte bronzer is super matte. You can definitely tell that it's matte on the skin, but once you set it down with setting spray, it seems to go away, so it's not something I would worry too much about. And the color is pretty deep for a light shade. I believe this was the lightest shade, and it definitely showed up. I think it might even be a little bit too dark for me, but it did blend out like a dream, and it is really pretty, and I love the mirror on this. It is like super good quality. The Fenty Beauty foundation, I think this is a perfect match for me, and I love the formula so far. It feels like skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels really lightweight, and it looks really nice. So far so good. I'm gonna try to wear this makeup for as long as I can and keep you guys updated down below. The only thing that I didn't get to try was this, but I already know what the formula is like. This was just a different shade. So again, this is a really good foundation. If anything, this is probably a dupe for the Fenty foundation because it is super lightweight and super good coverage. The Benefit Cookie highlighter, I went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror, and it is a bit too light for me, so I don't know. I will try to make it work, but it is very blinding. As far as like not going out, I would wear it in my house without a problem because nobody's gonna see me, but yeah, it's a bit too light for me. But it is very pigmented, and I think if you're a bit paler than me, you can pull it off. But yeah, super good formula, I think. The Benefit Hoola Caramel bronzer, I love it. It is not as matte as the Makeup Revolution one, and it did add more warmth to my face, so I prefer this one over the Makeup Revolution one, but both of them in conjunction worked great together. So no complaints there, and again, blended out like a dream. The Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm in medium dark, again, is a really pretty color. It blended out like a dream. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and it smells really good, and this color for me worked perfect. I probably could have gone a shade deeper, but that shade might have been too dark or too deep for me, so this is the perfect shade for me. If you're anywhere close to my skin tone or complexion, I highly recommend you try medium dark. The Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey is 100% yes, and I'm most likely going to be purchasing the full size and decluttering the translucent one that I have in my collection. My niece will probably enjoy that powder more than I do, but this shade is perfect. And yeah, I should have just got the full size. I had a feeling that I was gonna love this shade, and I still didn't get it. What is wrong with me? We'll choose guys a bit closer. So the Hard Candy Longwear Primer, I think is a great product so far. My makeup blended out perfectly fine over it. It did have like it does have a paint scent to it, kind of. If scent bothers you, then you might not be into it, but it doesn't last. Like the scent is gone now, so if you are looking for a long wear primer. I highly recommend you try this one because it's affordable, but again, I will keep you guys posted in the description bar to see how everything wears. Also, I had to turn on my light because outside is getting pretty gloomy, so I had to turn my living room light on. The AOA Studio Brow Gel. My eyebrows look perfectly fine. The actual shades of this product is pretty nice. It's not too dark and it's not too warm, because anything with the word brown in it I associate with like super warm. That's usually the case, but overall I think the shade worked out perfectly fine. And again, that's $1 from Shop Mercier, so go check it out. And they have, I think, 4 or 5 other shades, so yeah, I would definitely go check them out if I were you. The Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. I actually picked the right shade of my concealer. Like, who are you? I got the shade Granola, and as you can see, it works perfectly for me. It's not too light as I normally pick out my concealers, and it's not too dark, which is also the case. This is like the perfect highlight shade for me. I could go a shade down to have like my regular concealer shade just to conceal dark circles and blemishes, but overall when I use a concealer I use it to brighten and just, you know, my dark circles. So this served its purpose, and it did start to crease a little bit after a few minutes, but the trick with that, like with any other concealer or the majority of concealers, is to blend it out before you set it with powder, and it won't stay creased all day. So yeah, as you can see, looks quite smooth, so this was definitely worth the purchase. And also it works as a eyeshadow primer like a dream, because my eyeshadow blended out really nicely over it. Next is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. This glided on the waterline, super easy, highly recommend, super affordable, and yeah, I like this pencil a lot. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay version eyeliner, super black. Last but not least is this lipstick in the shade, it's called Exquisite, and I believe it's from LA Colors because it says LAC. Okay, first it didn't go with this look, which is why I took it off in the first place, but after I applied it I looked at my lips and it looked a little bit like sheer, which is not my preferred formula when it comes to these lipsticks. It is more moisturizing than anything, but overall it's okay. It's just not my type of product. So do I recommend it? No. This was probably the only miss for me out of everything that I tried today. So yeah, so that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try all these new products. If you did, drop a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys thought. If you have any of these products, what are your thoughts on them? How does it look on my face? And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you guys go. I would love to have you guys join the Rose family, and I hope you guys are staying safe, staying blessed, and having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I love it when you come.